The work that was done, what made it complicated is we're built into the hillside. My name is Maureen Johnston. In 2023, there was just a lot of heavy rain in the area over a period of a few months. We had water intrusion into our home, so we had the water mitigation people come and clean that up, and then we needed a contractor to bring our house back, repair what needed to be repaired. So we went to a contractor that we had used for other work. He wasn't able to do it. A friend had someone that they had used, and they came out. They weren't able to do it. It's a complicated job. And then I was online, and I started just searching and making phone calls. One of the calls I had made was to Ravid at Vision Home Remodeling. He came out and spent some time just looking at the property and finding what the issue was, and then going back and kind of working to see if it's something that he would be able to do. And he made a proposal, and he showed us, the way he envisioned going forward. And we said, okay. The work that was done, what made it complicated is we're built into the hillside. The garage is on the very bottom. Above the garage is the first level of living space. That is pretty much underground. I mean, it's right up against the hillside. And so we had water intrusion coming down the hillside and then into the house. And that was the big part of the problem. They had to dig down from the outside, do water digging and waterproofing, and we had a deck removed, and the cement under the deck, they had to pull all that up and put in a more graded slope and bigger drains so that the water could be carried out down the hill. They waterproofed from the outside, but they could only go so deep because the way the house is constructed, and then there's a retaining wall, you don't have enough space to do that much digging. So then they had to do also from the inside waterproofing. The water now drains through my office. That's kind of complicated, but it drains across the room, out and down into a drain out on a patio, and then down to the cul-de-sac where it goes down the hill. Once the deck came back in, they put the deck back, and then they had to take like the air conditioning heating unit. So many things had to be, and we have such a small space that it was a challenge, but they got it done. One thing with working with Ravid is there's a part of him that's just kind of nimble. He was able to make adjustments when something didn't work, rather than just say, well, too bad, so sad. He would go and kind of think it through and have other people come out and talk to people and then go forward. He didn't give up on us. If I would text, if I would phone, I got an immediate response. Pretty positive guy. Okay, first a disclaimer. I never recommend, unless somebody asks me specifically, but I would, if somebody would ask me about it, then I would certainly tell them. And if I needed work done again, or we need, let's hope we don't have another project for a long time, but if I needed to do that, I would certainly give Ravid a call.